Corning Sports Report would like to take this time to thank Cotter Cox Seeds out of Noble, Arkansas. Mr. Michael Smith and Cotter Cox Seed are proud supporters of Corning Bobcat Athletics and the city of Corning. Cotter Cox Seeds. A special thanks to Woolard Flying Service out of Corning, Arkansas for supporting Bobcat Athletics. Matt Woolard would like to wish the Corning Bobcats the best of luck this season and also remind them that the sky is the limit. Woolard Flying Service, 870-857-3839. Wiedemann Farms, 561 County Road 131 in Corning, Arkansas. Wiedemann Farms has been serving the Corning community since 1978. Larry and Mary Wiedemann are proud supporters of not only the city of Corning, but of Corning Bobcat Athletics. Wiedemann Farms, go Cats. Corning Sports Report would like to give a shout out to Watson Oil Company for their continued support of Corning Bobcat Athletics. Locally owned, locally operated. Kelly and Chad Watson would like to wish the Corning Bobcats the best of luck on the upcoming season. Watson Oil Company, 406 Southeast 1st Street, Corning, Arkansas, 870-857-0006. A special thanks to Solace Grain Bins and S&L Irrigation on their sponsorship. Whether it's grain bins, wells, pumps, underground pipe, or any service of that nature, Solace Grain Bins and S&L Irrigation will take care of you. Rhonda and Jerry Solace would like to wish the Bobcats the best of luck on the upcoming season. Red Taylor Ford, locally owned and operated by the Taylor family since 1977. Their company has been an integral part of the Corning community since their beginning, participating and or donating to basically every major community project to come before them. They have a top-notch service department with master certified technicians. Contact them for all of your automotive needs at 870-857-3516 or at www.redtaylorford.com. CSR would like to thank Parkview Restaurant of Corning, Arkansas for their sponsorship. Parkview offers breakfast, lunch, and supper, including daily plate lunches, and they have a deli with a variety of lunch meats and nightly specials. Amy and Danny and Jordan are big supporters of Corning Bobcat Athletics. Thank you to Parkview Restaurant.
This is Mike Vinson, Certified Public Accountant. I've been a Bobcat fan for as long as I can remember, having worn the black and gold as a student years ago. Join me in supporting our students as they proudly represent our school and community. And come see me on 2nd Street in downtown Corning for all your tax and accounting needs. Go Bobcats.
Keith and Rhonda Turner of K-Ron Farms would like to encourage the community to support the students of the Corning School District. Whether it is a sporting event or an academic accomplishment, these students are representing our school. We need to let them know how proud we are of them. Let's show our Bobcat pride. It's great to be a Bobcat. K-Ron Farms. The Corning Sports Report would like to give a special shout out to State Representative Joe Jett for sponsoring our endeavor. Mr. Joe Jett has always been active in the community, whether it's supporting the town of Corning or it's supporting Bobcat Athletics. This is a political ad paid for by State Representative Mr. Joe Jett. Corning Sports Report would like to say thank you to Jerry and Linda Turner of J-Lynn Farms. Jerry and Linda are sponsoring us with a black and gold package this year, and they are proud supporters of Corning Bobcat Athletics. J-Lynn Farms. Corning Sports Report would like to give a special shout out to Jeremy and Amanda Wiedemann out of Corning, Arkansas. Extremely kind-hearted people who not only support the community, but they also support the Corning Bobcat Athletics. Jeremy and Amanda Wiedemann. CSR would like to give a special shout out to Heritage Ag out of Hoxie, Arkansas. Serving Arkansas farmers since 1966, leading the farm equipment industry into the 21st century. Call Brody Morrow, salesman, at 870-886-6663 or 870-809-1822, Heritage Agriculture of Arkansas. First National Bank takes the banking experience and customizes it to fit you. Whether it's supporting your Corning Bobcats or saving you time by eliminating trips to the bank, First National Bank puts you first, always. Member FDIC and equal housing lender, First National Bank. Your local Farm Bureau insurance company introducing Ag Promise, an exceptional policy that protects everything farmers rely on. Ag Promise is a competitively priced, easy to understand, and tailored to meet your specific needs. That's Farm Bureau's commitment to you, and they have a team of local agents and adjusters ready to back it up. Give them a call today to protect your agri-business. It's not complicated. It's a promise. Ag Promise, 870-857-6788. A big thanks to Goodman Drug Company out of Corning, Arkansas. Kathy Goodman and staff would like to invite you to drop by for any of your pharmaceutical needs and or Razorback and Bobcat apparel. Drop by and see them Monday through Friday, 8:30 to 5:30, and Saturday, 9 to 1, or use the convenient drive-thru. Goodman Drug Company out of Corning, Arkansas. CSR would like to say thank you to Clay County Electric and Clay County Connect, a broadband company, for their sponsorship for Bobcat Athletics. To see if you're eligible for Clay County Connect, a broadband company, contact them Monday through Friday, 8 a.m. to 5 p.m. at 870-202-1990. Clay County Electric and Clay County Connect. A special thanks to Civil Engineering Associates for being proud sponsors of Corning Bobcat Athletics. 2 locations, one in Jonesboro, one in Poplar Bluff. Professional engineer John Seelig of CEA would like to wish the Corning Bobcats the best of luck on the upcoming season. CSR would like to give a special thanks to B&B Well Drilling out of Peach Orchard, Arkansas, for their continued support of Corning Bobcat Athletics. Brian and Lisa Bass are...
Well, hello, everybody, and welcome to Lady Bobcat basketball. We're in Bobcat Gymnasium, where the Lady Bobcats play host tonight to the Manila Lady Lions. We're looking forward to a couple of good games here tonight. Junior high game first, and immediately following that, it'll be the senior high game. I'm joined tonight by the infamous Jace Couch. Jace, how is it, buddy?
Pretty good.
I see you brought food up here. Where's mine?
I got an onion ring that I don't want if you want it.
That's all you got to offer?
Yes.
I'll pass.
It's better than nothing.
Starting for Manila is Kaylin Harvey. Number 2, number 25, Hadley Kahn. Number 31, Landry Kostner. Number 34, Chloe Helms. And number 42, Madison. Is that Deeds?
It looked like a P on there.
And for the junior Lady Bobcats, it's going to be
Kinley Watson, Kylie Wiedemann, Presley Martin, Addison George, Samantha Riley.
I was going to say that.
You got the Manila one. I got the Corning one.
Oh, my bad. Manila only has 5 players suited out tonight. They have some kids who are quarantined back home, so they've only got 5 girls dressed out. They do control the tip. And Corning in a man-to-man defense against the Lady Lions. It is Helms with a basketball. Down on the baseline it goes. Looks inside. Nobody there. Swinging around top of the key. That's Kostner with it. Kostner double team. Gets it back out to Helms. She drives all the way to the basket, and the layup won't go. Rebounded by Manila and put back in by Madison Deeds. So Manila off to a quick lead, 2-0.
Addison George with the ball up top, setting up the play. Gets it over to Kinley Watson over in the wing, over to Wiedemann in the corner, hits Martin in the post. Kick out to George, over to Watson for 3. It's up, and it's good. Nice shot there by number 11, Kinley Watson. Nice ball movement there also by the Bobcats. Okay.
I'm going to turn it over to Jace and let him do the play-by-play on this junior high game, and then I'll get the senior high game. Jace, you got it.
All righty, that's fine. Number 1, stolen by Addison George. She's going to take it herself, and she's going to miss the layup. Nice defense there, getting back by the Lions. We got a foul on number 21, Presley Martin.
They did do a good job getting back, Jace, and they forced her to her weak side, which is her left side. She just didn't get it above the rim and couldn't get it to fall.
Yep. 34. Let me see. Okay. 30. Kostner up top. Almost stolen again by George, but it's tipped out of bounds by the Lions. Nice defense there by the Bobcats.
They're doing a good job, Jason. Those wings are trying to deny the pass over there. It makes it hard for them to get the ball where they want to get it and get that offense going.
They have active hands, and that's what really helps them out on defense. Skipped over to Wiedemann. Her three's up, and it's off the mark. Rebound by Watson, and it's going to be pulled in. Helms with it. She's going to take it in, and it's going to be off Wiedemann. Bobcat basketball.
I think Manila hit that ball out. She lost it, but I think instead of calling a foul, they just gave it back to them.
Yeah, probably. Her jump shot's up, and it's behind the backboard. Rebound by 31, and it's going to be tipped out of bounds. Manila basketball. That was Landry Costner.
Have you ever played in a game where you only had 5 players, no subs?
Yes, I have. And I like the playing time.
I'm sure of that. Here's another steal.
Another steal by Addison George. That might be 2 or 3 on the night. She's going to kick it out to Watson. They're going to set up the offense. Wise decision there. Didn't have numbers. Her three's up, and it's good. Nice shot there by number 1, Addison George.
You'd think Corning might want to get this game into an up-and-down game since they don't have any subs. Try to wear them out.
It would be very smart. Corning's bench is loaded while Manila just has 3 coaches. Kicks it out to Costner. It's Harvey on the wing. It's going to be out of bounds by Manila basketball.
Yeah, I think it went off of Samantha Riley's foot.
Not Costner. Helms inbounding. Gets it to 42. She goes up. She gets blocked from behind. It's going to be a jump ball. It's going to be in favor of Corning. George jogging the ball up the floor. Hits Wiedemann over on the wing, over to Watson in the corner. Hits Martin in the post. She goes up. Barely hits the rim. Rebounded by number 34. She's pushing it up the floor. She tries to get it to Harvey and off of Presley Martin's knee. And gets it into 42 over to 34. Nice shot there by Chloe Helms to get for Manila to cut the deficit to 2 points, 6-4 here with about 2:43 left to go in the first. Over to Watson. Her second three's up. It's off the front of the rim. Rebounded by 31 and ripped out by Kinley Watson. She's going to set it back up, give it to George, back over to her on the wing. Tries to skip it. Pass is tipped. Wiedemann gets it. Nice pass into Martin on the post. She goes up and she scores. Nice job there sticking with it.
Pretty well defended, but a size advantage, and it worked out good.
For those of you tuning in to us, we are also on 93.5. I don't know what that says.
KBKG radio. So if you can't if you can't see the live stream and you want to listen to it on radio or know somebody that does, tell them to turn into 93.5 FM. That's KBKG here in Corning, Arkansas, and you can listen to all the action live on the radio.
George up top hits Riley in the post. Back to George. She dribbles in over to Wiedemann. 4-3. It's up and it is over the rim, and it's going to be out of bounds. Manila basketball.
Here comes a substitute for Corning. That is
14, Celine Pankey. And we got a timeout here.
Celine is an 8th grader, and she'll come into the action. A couple big wins last week, Jace, for the junior high boys. How about that?
I mean, we started off the Manila game pretty rough, but we stuck with it. And the Osceola game, we all just played a really good game. I'm proud of my teammates. We're really working as a team now, and that's what I think is a big part of our success lately.
You're exactly right. I didn't think we played particularly well against Manila, but we did find a way to win. Mm-hmm. Made some free throws down at the end of the game, a couple big free throws there at the end that you made that sealed the deal. And then, Osceola rolls in here, and they're pretty good. I mean, they're pretty good. They got good size, good length, and good quickness. They shoot the ball well, and we just didn't run off and leave them, but we did get them beat, and that was a huge win. They were undefeated in conference just as we were, and now that gives us an advantage over them as we've not lost any conference games, and now they've got 1 loss.
Yes, sir.
Big games next week coming up with Gosnell.
Yes, they're going to be a pretty tough team as well.
That's homecoming night. That's Tuesday night, and then Friday night on senior night we play Piggott.
Stolen by Addison George. There's another one for her. She's going to take it herself. And she's going to get an easy layup for 2. Nice job there by number 1.
Why am I keeping this when they put it up there?
Because the players change in and out. You don't know when to get rid of the players.
You're right.
Over to number 25 on the wing. She gets triple teamed down on the block. Helms for 3. It's up. It's off. Rebounded by George, I believe.
Yes. Celine Pankey saved it to George.
And up top, trying to get the team in the offense. Gets it over to Watson. Her long 2. It's off the back of the rim. It's going to be over and out of bounds. Manila basketball.
Corning had all their players on this side of the floor, nobody on the offside to try to get that rebound, and hit and bounced out of bounds.
And for Watson, I don't know if that was the best shot she could have had right there. A long 2-pointer, just feet just a couple inches inside the line.
Well, philosophies nowadays say you do one of two things. You either take it to the goal from there or you back up and shoot the 3.
I don't necessarily agree with that either, but when you're just an inch inside the line, that's not a good shot. But
Or you could pass and reset, I guess.
yep. Over to George at the top of the key, over to Pankey. Can't seem to find anybody in the post. Tries to get it to the corner. Fumbles it a little bit. Gets it into Martin. It's going to be tipped and stolen by number 42, I believe. She tipped it out.
Well, that wasn't a terrible pass, Jace.
No.
Presley needs to do a little better job of posting up and going and getting that ball. If she catches that, it's an easy 2. But she kind of didn't hold her spot, let the defense come around, tip that ball.
Yep, and that's a big part of being a post player is keeping your ground, holding your position.
That's exactly right.
Nice rebound by number 25, Hadley Kahn. She's going to the line for 2. And a lot of Manila's points have, most of Manila's points have come off of offensive rebounds. So
That's exactly right.
her first free throw was up and it's good. Nice shot there on the second one. Did the opposite of what I did Tuesday night.
Well, I wouldn't say that was a stellar quarter for the Lady Bobcats. They do come out of there with a 10-6 lead, but a little bit sloppy on offense and gave up some offensive rebounds, as you talked about, which gave Manila an opportunity to score some baskets. But that old mean coach will get them lined out.
Oh, yes, he will.
Has he ever coached you?
Oh, yeah.
How's that work out for you?
He treats me a little bit differently than everybody else.
So he's nicer to you?
No, he is not.
I didn't play for my dad, Jace, but I did play for my brother in high school. He coached me from the 8th grade to when I graduated, and
Yeah, my dad
always felt like I got the short end of the stick.
Yeah, my dad coached us all the way through Pee Wee and still coaches us in AAU.
Well, I can tell you this: if you'll listen and do what you're told and not let it bother you, it'll make you a better player.
And that's how I took it.
It will make you a better player.
Number 52 and Katie Carr, and number 10 Rockin' Rainwater checking into the game, and 7th and 8th grader.
I do want to mention next week, Tuesday night's homecoming. Homecoming will start at 5 o'clock right here in Bobcat Gymnasium. Once homecoming is over, we'll have to clear the gym and then let people in for the basketball games. Then on Thursday night is girls' senior night, so we'll be recognizing those 12th grade girl basketball players. And then Friday night is boys' senior night, where we'll recognize our seniors there. Those start at 4. Games start at 6 o'clock.
I don't know if they start at 5 or 6.
I think they start at 5, and I think senior
they
night
do.
starts at 4:45. I believe that's right.
Helms up top of the ball,
They say they start at 5.
up at the nose on the
Yeah.
logo. She dribbles in, kicks it to 31. Costner Trying to find the open girl. She switched her pivot feet
She
right
sure
there.
did. She sure did.
And it's going to be Bobcat basketball anyway, out of bounds, but she did travel there.
They throw it away anyway, but
Rainwater walking it up. Hits Carr on the wing. Over to Watson in the corner. Tries to get to Martin in the post. Her pass is tipped. Recovered by Rainwater. Back to Watson in the corner. She goes up. Takes a layup. Good finish there by number 11. It gives her 5. Helms walking the ball up the floor. Double dribbles there. And it's going to be Bobcat basketball. 4 minutes and 34 seconds left to go in the half.
Coach Couch told me that these kids from Manila, of course they've got some who are quarantined, either almost all or all of them are 7th graders.
Well, wow. They're not bad for being that. They're not bad for being all 7th graders.
You're right.
.31 on the wing. Gets it to 20. Skipped over to Helms, and she almost goes back court. Watson up on her right now. Stolen by Presley. Might have been a foul there, but Harvey up top. She tries to dribble around, trying to get around her defender. Gets it to 25 in the corner. That's Kahn. Stolen by Martin. She throws it directly out of bounds. But
Got a little
nice
off,
effort.
got a little off balance there, and was about to walk with it, and just kind of pitched it, hoping somebody would get a hold of it. If she can keep her feet, that's a steal.
When you do that, chunk it that way down court.
You're right.
And almost stolen by her again, and it is stolen by Presley. Picked up by Watson. She's pushing it, and she's going to take it all the way herself. Nice job there by Kinley Watson. She's pushing it, and she's going to take it all the way herself. Nice job there. Helms up top. And Manila's coach wants a timeout. Wants to talk about things here.
And in the second quarter so far, 4-0. Corning has outscored Manila, and they've stretched their lead from 10-6 to 14-6.
And they're being more aggressive now instead of settling for threes.
Here comes Addison George.
Kylie Wiedemann.
And Kylie Wiedemann back into the game. And let's see, Carr and Martin's going to take a seat. Big game coming up for the senior girls in this next game. In the conference this year, Walnut Ridge and Hoxie are leading the conference. Both of them are undefeated in conference play. They have not played one another yet because of quarantine. I think they play this coming Thursday night, and then again on Tuesday, maybe. I'm not sure. Maybe it is Saturday. But they play 2 games in 4 days.
We play Hoxie Saturday tomorrow.
But they've not played one another. And then Corning, Manila, and Osceola are all tied for 3rd place. Corning lost to Osceola by 1 here Monday night or Tuesday night.
That was a tough loss.
That was a tough loss. And they lost to Osceola at Osceola, so they've lost to Osceola twice. But Osceola was beaten last night by Rivercrest.
And we beat Rivercrest.
And we did beat Rivercrest.
And that's going to be thrown out of bounds. Corning basketball.
So just a big, big game tonight for the senior girls as they take on Manila, trying to secure that 3rd seed for the district tournament coming up in a couple weeks.
Then you got to turn around and play Hoxie tomorrow.
Yeah, not a good draw there.
Well, just about like us playing Manila, then Osceola the next day. Watson getting it in. She takes it up herself. Nice left-handed layup there.
Wow, what a move.
Beautiful finish. Number 11.
She was able to control that basketball through a lot of traffic and then got it up left-handed. Here's a steal.
Stolen by
almost
a steal. And ball is everywhere. 31 layup blocked by Pankey. Rebounded by Wiedemann. Watson's going to push it up the floor. She's got about two girls to beat. Has George. She says, I'm taking this myself, and she has 11 points here in the first half. Number 11 has 11. And almost drop pass. 42 is going to be a block. Number 11 has 11. And almost drop pass. 42 is going to be a block.
In their press, and it's caused some trouble.
Yes, it has. And as Deeds jump shot, it's going to be off the backboard. Watson with the ball. She's jogging it up the floor. And gives it over to George. Being patient here, gives it over to Rainwater. She dribbles into traffic, and it's going to be a jump ball. And I believe that is Corning basketball.
Well, Rockin done the right thing. They came out to get her, and she put it on the floor and went by them, but she couldn't hang on to the basketball.
Watson inbounding. Hits Wiedemann in the corner. Right back to her. She's going to go up and score. And way to use your body there, getting into the paint and going up and scoring there. And stolen, almost stolen by Wiedemann. Nice job there for the Bobcat press. Number 12, Samantha Riley. Number 21, Presley Martin coming back into the game for Rainwater and Pankey. Helms inbounding. Gets it to Costner. Back to Helms in the corner. And Costner's trying to find a lane to drive and tied up with Presley Martin. It's going to be Manila basketball. Helms is going to inbound. Thrown up to number 2. She throws it up. Miss off. Rebounded by Kahn over to Deeds, and they're going to call a jump ball, and it's going to be Bobcat basketball. Nice job on the Bobcat defense there. Still struggling a little bit on the rebounds, but comes up with a stop. Over to Wiedemann, over to Watson in the corner. Can't get it to Martin. Skips it over to Riley. Her three's up, and it's off the mark. Rebounded by Wiedemann. She gets fouled. Almost finishes there, but she's going to head to the line for 2. Way to crash the boards there. Wiedemann's first shot is up, and it is good. 21-6 lead for the Bobcats.
That is the first team foul for
Rebounded by
Manila.
Kinley Watson. She goes up. That gives her 15 here in the first half.
She better get all she can in the first half, because she ain't
Yes,
going to
she
get
could.
many opportunities in the second half.
Stolen by George. Another score. And calling back the press here. Setting up just a set defense. Stolen by George again.
Well, she's got a ton, don't she?
Yep.
What a pass.
Nice
What a
pass down
catch.
to Watson, and she goes up and scores to give her 17. And I think she's going for her sister's record here. She's been wanting to beat it for a while
And
now.
what is it, you know?
25, I believe.
25. She may not play enough in the second half
might
to
not.
get that many.
15 seconds left. Manila's going to try and get up a shot here. Almost stolen by Watson. Are they going to say she tipped it?
They
They're
are.
going to say they are.
I don't think she did.
I'm
Can we
not
get
sure.
a replay on that?
Almost stolen by Watson. Are they going to say she tipped it?
They
They're going
are.
to say they are.
I don't.
We ain't that professional yet.
We need it zoomed in and on slow-mo to see if she touched it in case they want to go to monitors.
And that's going to be half, folks. 27-6 in favor of Corning. Nice job on the defensive end tonight, and we're going to take you to our sponsor.
Let me give you the
before
scoring for the first half, and then we'll go to our sponsors. For Corning, Addison George had 7, Wiedemann had 1, Martin had 2, and Kinley Watson had 17. For the Lady Lions, Hadley Kahn had 2, Chloe Helms had 2, and Madison Deeds had 2. And Corning leads at 27-6 at halftime. Now we'll go to our sponsor sheet, and we'll be back for second half action in about 9 minutes.
Corning Sports Report would like to take this time to thank Cotter Cox Seeds out of Noble, Arkansas. Mr. Michael Smith and Cotter Cox Seed are proud supporters of Corning Bobcat Athletics and the city of Corning. Cotter Cox Seeds.
A special thanks to Woolard Flying Service out of Corning, Arkansas for supporting Bobcat Athletics. Matt Woolard would like to wish the Corning Bobcats the best of luck this season and also remind them that the sky is the limit. Woolard Flying Service, 870-857-3839. Wiedemann Farms, 561 County Road 131 in Corning, Arkansas. Wiedemann Farms has been serving the Corning community since 1978. Larry and Mary Wiedemann are proud supporters of not only the city of Corning, but of Corning Bobcat Athletics. Wiedemann Farms, go Cats. Corning Sports Report would like to give a shout out to Watson Oil Company for their continued support of Corning Bobcat Athletics. Locally owned, locally operated. Kelly and Chad Watson would like to wish the Corning Bobcats the best of luck on the upcoming season. Watson Oil Company, 406 Southeast 1st Street, Corning, Arkansas, 870-857-0006. A special thanks to Solace Grain Bins and S&L Irrigation on their sponsorship. Whether it's grain bins, wells, pumps, underground pipe, or any service of that nature, Solace Grain Bins and S&L Irrigation will take care of you. Rhonda and Jerry Solace would like to wish the Bobcats the best of luck on the upcoming season. Red Taylor Ford, locally owned and operated by the Taylor family since 1977. Their company has been an integral part of the Corning community since their beginning, participating and or donating to basically every major community project to come before them. They have a top-notch service department with master certified technicians. Contact them for all of your automotive needs at 870-857-3516 or at www.redtaylorford.com. CSR would like to thank Parkview Restaurant of Corning, Arkansas for their sponsorship. Parkview offers breakfast, lunch, and supper, including daily plate lunches, and they have a deli with a variety of lunch meats and nightly specials. Amy and Danny and Jordan are big supporters of Corning Bobcat Athletics. Thank you to Parkview Restaurant.
This is Mike Vinson, Certified Public Accountant. I've been a Bobcat fan for as long as I can remember, having worn the black and gold as a student years ago. Join me in supporting our students as they proudly represent our school and community. And come see me on 2nd Street in downtown Corning for all your tax and accounting needs. Go Bobcats.
Keith and Rhonda Turner of K-Ron Farms would like to encourage the community to support the students of the Corning School District. Whether it is a sporting event or an academic accomplishment, these students are representing our school. We need to let them know how proud we are of them. Let's show our Bobcat pride. It's great to be a Bobcat. K-Ron Farms. The Corning Sports Report would like to give a special shout out to State Representative Joe Jett for sponsoring our endeavor. Mr. Joe Jett has always been active in the community, whether it's supporting the town of Corning or it's supporting Bobcat Athletics. This is a political ad paid for by State Representative Mr. Joe Jett.
Corning Sports Report would like to say thank you to Jerry and Linda Turner of J-Lynn Farms. Jerry and Linda are sponsoring us with a black and gold package this year, and they are proud supporters of Corning Bobcat Athletics. J-Lynn Farms.
Corning Sports Report would like to give a special shout out to Jeremy and Amanda Wiedemann out of Corning, Arkansas. Extremely kind-hearted people who not only support the community, but they also support the Corning Bobcat Athletics. Jeremy and Amanda Wiedemann. CSR would like to give a special shout out to Heritage Ag out of Hoxie, Arkansas. Serving Arkansas farmers since 1966, leading the farm equipment industry into the 21st century. Call Brody Morrow, salesman, at 870-886-6663 or 870-809-1822, Heritage Agriculture of Arkansas. First National Bank takes the banking experience and customizes it to fit you. Whether it's supporting your Corning Bobcats or saving you time by eliminating trips to the bank, First National Bank puts you first, always. Member FDIC and equal housing lender, First National Bank. Your local Farm Bureau insurance company introducing Ag Promise, an exceptional policy that protects everything farmers rely on. Ag Promise is a competitively priced, easy to understand, and tailored to meet your specific needs. That's Farm Bureau's commitment to you, and they have a team of local agents and adjusters ready to back it up. Give them a call today to protect your agribusiness. It's not complicated, it's a promise. Ag Promise, 870-857-6788. A big thanks to Goodman Drug Company out of Corning, Arkansas. Kathy Goodman and staff would like to invite you to drop by for any of your pharmaceutical needs and or Razorback and Bobcat apparel. Drop by and see them Monday through Friday, 8:30 to 5:30, and Saturday, 9 to 1, or use the convenient drive-thru. Goodman Drug Company out of Corning, Arkansas.
CSR would like to say thank you to Clay County Electric and Clay County Connect, a broadband company, for their sponsorship for Bobcat Athletics. To see if you're eligible for Clay County Connect, a broadband company, contact them Monday through Friday, 8 a.m. to 5 p.m. at 870-202-1990. Clay County Electric and Clay County Connect.
A special thanks to Civil Engineering Associates for being proud sponsors of Corning Bobcat Athletics. 2 locations, one in Jonesboro, one in Poplar Bluff. Professional engineer John Seelig of CEA would like to wish the Corning Bobcats the best of luck on the upcoming season. CSR would like to give a special thanks to B&B Well Drilling out of Peach Orchard, Arkansas, for their continued support of Corning Bobcat Athletics. Brian and Lisa Bass are proud graduates of Corning High School, and they invite you to call them for any of your well drilling needs. 870-215-3808, B&B Well Drilling. The Corning Sports Report would like to give a special shout out to Boschlicker Brothers Farms for sponsoring our endeavor. The Boschlickers have always been avid Bobcats and avid supporter of all things Corning athletics. Thank you again, Boschlicker Brothers Farms. First Choice Healthcare in Corning, Arkansas, proud sponsors of Corning Bobcat Athletics, celebrating 25 years of community healthcare. At First Choice Healthcare, we practice compassionate, affordable healthcare for everyone to help improve lives and build healthier communities. First Choice Healthcare, your community, your health.
Legacy Equipment. There has never been a better time to take home your compact utility tractor. With durable construction and features that easily hook up to dozens of attachments in moments. No job is too tough. Plus, with no down payment and major price cut, the savings have never been better. Models as low as $138 a month, including quick hitch and loader. Stop by any of the Legacy Equipment's 7 convenient locations to take advantage of limited time savings. See dealer for details. Offer ends October 30th, 2020. Legacy Equipment. Corning Sports Report would like to say thank you to Mike Townsend Farms, LLC, out of Corning, Arkansas. Mike Townsend hauls gravel, dirt, topsoil, grain, and heavy equipment. Mike Townsend Farms, LLC. A big thank you to Big Iron Auctions. Jason Horner with Big Iron Auctions can help you with all of your farm retirement, estate, and equipment sales. Big Iron Auctions is one of the industry's fastest growing online auction companies that have nearly 9,000 items on their September auctions alone. Big Iron Auctions. This advertising slot is in honor of Bobcat coaching legend Dutch Noe. Dutch Noe spent 7 seasons at the helm of Bobcat football. He was 55, 17-2 overall, with an undefeated season in 1973 and 3 district championships, 1970, 1973, and 1975, in honor of Coach Dutch Noe. A big thank you to Kerry Russum Qureshi and Qureshi Law Firm and Wealth Management for their sponsorship. Lower taxes, greater wealth.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to some second half action. We got the Corning Lady Bobcats and the I can't talk tonight. And the Manila Lions. We're about to kick off the second half of the junior high game. If you're just now tuning into us, this is the second half of the junior high game, and we got the senior high game following right after. So far in the first half, it's been a one-sided story with Corning leading by 21 points. Manila is shorthanded tonight on their players. Some are quarantined. They only have 5. And we're going to see how this turns out. Ralph's currently eating right now, so it'll just be me for a second.
Oh, really? You got some senior girls quarantined? Disregard. He said they didn't have any quarantine. They just got 6 and 1 got hurt last night.
Oh, well, apparently there is no quarantine for the...
Thank you, ma'am, for clearing that up.
I'm sorry.
Apparently there is nobody quarantined. Apparently Manila's junior high only has 6 players and one got hurt last night.
What grades are these girls in? That's what I thought.
Every single one of them.
They're pretty good 7th graders.
Every single one of them on that Manila team's in 7th grade. That's pretty impressive.
Future looks bright.
That's good. That's plenty of experience.
I'll make a prediction, Jace.
All right, bet.
If all of these girls are 7th graders, in a couple of years, they'll be pretty good.
Oh, yeah, definitely. I mean, they're holding against a pretty good team right now. They're holding their own, so we'll see. Over to Costner, back to Helms up top. Gives it back to Costner on the wing. She's going to try and find a lane to drive. Back to Helms up top. Hits the high post, gives it right back to her. Almost stolen. Gives it over to Costner. Helms is going to take it in, and she's going to take it right back out. And another steal for Addison George. Hits Kinley, and she's going to go up. She's going to shoot it over the rim there. Almost a jump ball. Helms pushing it up the floor. She's going to try and get it to Deeds. No good. Gets it over to Costner. Watson steals it. She's going to try and make up for her last missed block shot. She goes up and one. Count it.
Well, that's a harder shot than she just missed.
Yeah, it was.
She was so wide open a while ago. I think she just shot it over the rim. She looked like to me she was expecting contact, and it didn't come.
And she's got 19 here. Her free throw's up. It's off the mark. And Costner's taking it up. Gets it to number 2. Right back to Costner. I believe that was Harvey.
That's right.
Back to Harvey on the wing. Just a little bit passing back and forth action. A little bit of driving. Trying to find the open shot. She's going to take it all the way in. Almost stolen again by George. Helms going to take it in, and she's going to get fouled. She's going to head to the line for 2. That was Chloe Helms, number 34.
And it's been a long time since Manila got a basket. Back in the first quarter, last points they scored.
Yep, they were free throws.
It was 10-6 at the end of 1. Now it's 29-6. So that is how many point run?
19-0.
19-0.
Oh, my bad.
19-0 run by the Bobcats.
Her second free throw's up.
Man,
and
that
it's
was
good.
good.
Gets it to 7. George patiently walking it up the floor. Hits Wiedemann on the wing. Watson may have been open on the block. Over to Riley on the wing. Over to Martin in the post. She's going to shoot it. Hey, she goes up. She scores. That's going to be her second basket tonight.
Big size advantage inside for Presley, and she didn't have any trouble.
Costner on the wing, and it's going to be tied up by Kinley Watson. Corning basketball. About 4 minutes left to go here in the third. George kicks it over to Wiedemann. Forces it into Martin on the post. She's going to put it on the floor, and it's going to be tied up, and it's going to be Manila basketball.
Well, to start with, Presley wasn't really all that open. Kylie did get it to her. Then Presley put it on the floor. And
Presley didn't have nothing to do with it.
that's she was triple teamed, didn't have anywhere to go. She'd have been well advised just to toss that one back out if she could have.
Stolen by Watson. She's going to take it, and she gives it up to Martin. She puts it on the floor. She goes up, and she scores to give her 6. And Bobcats got a whole group of subs coming in. So Kinley's not going to get her sister's record tonight.
Not tonight.
Harvey up. It's in front of the rim. Rebounded by Watson, and it's going to be tied up. Corning basketball. And That's going to be it for the starting five of the Bobcats. We got number 10, Ryken Rainwater, number 23, Katie Zimmer, number 24, Lana Bruton, number 14, Celine Pankey, and number 52, Katie Carr.
And Bruton's been hurt, right? Hasn't she been out with an ankle injury?
She's been hurt. She sprained her ankle beginning of the year. She was quarantined 1 or 2 times, then actually got COVID. So she's had a rough 9th grade year. Over to Deeds in the short corner. She's going to bully her way in, kick it out to Costner, over to Helms. 4-3, it's up, and it's off the mark. Rebounded by Rainwater. She dribbles it through traffic, gets it stolen by Costner, and it's going to be a foul on number 23, Katie Zimmer.
Does she have a twin?
Yes, she does.
Really? So we got triplets in senior boys.
Twins and junior
Twins
boys.
and junior boys.
And twins and junior girls.
And twins and junior girls. How often do you see that?
Not very often. Her shot's up, and it's off the mark. Rebounded by Deed. She goes up. It's off the mark as well. And rebounded by Carr.
She's a 7th grader.
Yes, she is.
I coached her mom and dad. They were both good players.
And she is too. Gets it over to Pankey in the short corner. Skips it over to Rainwater. She dribbles in a little pull-up jump shot, and that's up and
Got
in.
it to go.
Nice shot there by number 10.
She an 8th grader?
Yes,
Jay?
she is.
She got a chance to be a good player.
And she works at it. Me and her go to one of the same places up in Jonesboro.
Oh, really?
Mm-hmm. And it's a pretty good camp up there. Number 25, Kahn, her free throw's up, and it's off the mark.
Well, she was 2 for 2 up until that free throw. She has 2 of the 7 points.
Second one's up, and it is off the mark as well. Another rebounded.
I think we had a lane violation.
Okay. So, okay, I'm confused.
Lane violation the first one.
Okay. Her second one's up, and
Got
it's
it.
good. Or her third one, whatever you. Rainwater hits Carr on the wing, forces it into Bruton. Maybe could have gotten a little bit better of a pass there, got it in the lane.
Kind of threw it where the defense was. Should have led her down the lane with it, don't you think?
Mm-hmm. And if you're Bruton, you need to get a handout of where you want the ball.
You're exactly right.
And she's going to get it in the high post, hits Carr on the wing, gives it to Rainwater in the corner. She hits Carr back up on the wing, and she's going to dribble it out. They're going to set up the offense. They're attacking that same side every time. Oh, that's going to work. Gives it to Katie Zimmer over on the other side. Skips it right back up to Rainwater, over to Carr. Her three's up, and it's good. Nice shot there by the 7th grader. Helms up.
And that's going to be a running clock. Well, maybe in the second, in the fourth quarter.
Yeah.
Doesn't start till fourth quarter, right?
Mm-hmm. And that's number 42, Madison Deeds, heading up to the line for 2. Her first one is up, and it is high arcing shot. It's good. Nice form there.
And that is Celine Pankey's 4th foul.
Oh, wow. Second one's up, and it's off the mark. Rebounded by Pankey, and she gets it to Rainwater. And Rainwater's going to take it all the way in. Hits Carr for a mid-range jump shot. It's off. And it's going to be poked out. And Manila basketball. About 45 seconds left to go in this quarter. Helms walking up the floor. Gives it over to Costner at the top of the key. Right back to her, into the short corner. That's Kahn. Her shot's up, and it's good. That gives her 5 points on the night. She's the leading scorer for the Lions.
I was just about to say the same thing.
Gives it over to Carr on the wing. Moving the ball around up top. Gets it back to Rainwater. She's going to dribble it in. Kick out to Carr. And into Rainwater on the block, and she's going to get pushed. 9.1 seconds left.
Well, we got 9.1 seconds to get a shot. Will we get one up?
Probably. If they realize the clock situation. Rainwater inbounding, hits Zimmer on the top of the key. She dribbles it in, and I guess it's going to, well, maybe not get a shot off.
They're not going to get a shot.
And that's the third quarter. 38-11 in favor of Corning. And right now we're just going to be seeing a lot of substitutions.
For Corning.
For Corning.
Not going to see.
Not going to see any for Manila.
Not going to see any for Manila's. They don't have but 5 players. We got new kids in. You got the numbers?
25, Taylor Ingram. Number 2, Kayla Kemp. Number 5, Kylie Zimmer. That's her twin. Number 30, Maria Segura. And I can't see Emily Selig's number, but that's.
Well, let me just see here. How about 35? Don't be over here trying to tell us what to do now. Typical woman, Jay. She's over here trying to tell us what to do. Huh? That senior girls action coming up after this ought to be a much better game than this game. Manila playing with 5 7th graders, so they're a little short-handed against a pretty good Corning junior high team. Give them credit, though. They've played hard.
They've played pretty good for all being in 7th grade and playing a very solid starting 5 and the undefeated team in the conference right now. Number 34, Helms with it. Hits Harvey over in the corner, down to Deeds. Her shot's up, and it's good. Nice ball movement there by the Lions. Taylor Ingram is going to be walking it up the floor.
Is that Toby Ingram's sister? Or do you know Toby Ingram?
I don't know. I don't think so.
Do you know Toby?
No, I do not.
Do you know who her folks are?
Yes.
Is that Keith Ingram's daughter?
I think so.
Taylor? I don't know.
And this ball's going everywhere. Kahn puts it up. It's off the mark. Rebounded by Deeds, and she's going to get fouled. She's going to head to the line for another 2 shots.
I like this bunch of 7th graders, Jace. I think they got a chance to be pretty darn good in a couple of years. They'll be better next year after playing all year this year. And when they're 9th graders, sure enough, ought to be pretty good. But I like them. Yes, it is what? It's what? It's Toby's sister? Well, Michaela ought to know. Inquiring minds want to know.
Her shot, high arcing, no spin. It goes in, though. Interesting shot there.
Did she make both of those or just one?
She made both of them.
Made both of them.
She's going to be the leading scorer for the Lions so far. Zimmer on the wing. Puts it behind her head.
Michaela home puppy sitting tonight, taking care of those new babies.
Ingram up top, hits Zimmer on the wing. She's going to take it in. She's going to hit Segura.
Boy, you just can't dribble it in that much traffic,
No,
you know?
you cannot.
You just got to shoot it or pass it out of there.
Kemp skips it over to Zimmer. Her three's up, and it's off the mark.
Left-hander.
Yeah, she's left-handed, and her sister's right-handed.
I'll be dog. That is Toby's sister. Also Lucy. Oh, Lucy, our other dog that's going to have pups, is hemmed in where she can't get outside, and the dogs are fed. Well, good for Michaela. Thank you, sis, if you're listening. Thank you for taking care of that for me.
Kahn bullied her way into the paint, went up and got fouled. She's heading to the line for 2. Her first one's up, and it is off the mark there. And if you look at her feet there, she's not up at the line. She's got a big space in between her and the line there, making it a tougher shot. Her second one's up, and it is good.
And she is 4 out of 6 from the free throw line. What percentage is that, Jace?
I have no idea.
4 out of 6 is also 2 out of 3. What is 2 out of 3? What'd you say? 75%.
I thought you said something else.
Shayna.
I thought you said something else.
Who was that, 21 or 31?
They do not have a 21, so 31, I believe.
That's
That was
67%. It's 2/3, Jace. 67% there, bud.
My bad. Ingram hustling back. She's going to foul her. It's going to be number 2.
And
Harvey headed
Shayna-
up to the line.
I thought you said something else.
What is she doing?
Quit. Weren't you? No, you weren't salutatorian, were you?
Not even close.
You weren't valedictorian either?
I was in top 10.
He's in the top 10. Wow. You don't know that 2/3 is 67%?
Simple math is not much.
Same.
Man, what we're teaching, what is that they call now? Common Core math or something now? Huh?
I can't do that either.
Can you do long
I can
division?
barely do it.
Can you?
I'm learning it right now.
Are you good in math, Jace?
I got good grades in there. It's not my favorite thing in the world. I don't like it, but I can do it.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
I like math. Who called that timeout?
They probably
They did. They're getting back in the game. It's a 20-point game now. Maybe we may not have seen the last of our starting 5.
We'll see.
Cut this any closer. 2/3 is 75%, according to the legend, Shayna Kasinger.
I thought you said something else.
What'd you think I said? 4 out of 5 is not
That's
75%.
not 75 either.
It's 80.
I knew.
Hey,
I knew that.
Come here. Math isn't your thing. You stick to the iPad.
Her second free throw's up,
Let
and
me
it's
do
off
the
the front
math.
of the rim. Rebounded by Brown. Ingram pushing it up the
Oh,
floor.
me.
We got missed a couple of subs. We got number 3 Avery Glasgow and number 40 Jocelyn Brown. Hits Glasgow on the wing. Had the short corner. Hits Ingram back at the top of the key. They're going to move it around the wing. Gets it to Kemp in the short corner. She tries to skip it. It's going to be stolen. Costner with it. She's going to dribble in. She takes it out. Hits Helms on the top of the key. They're going to set up a play. Hits Harvey over on the wing. Over to Con in the corner. She's going to be fouled by Jocelyn. Her free throw's up, and it is off the mark. Rebounded by Ingram. She pushes it up the floor. Hits Glasgow on the wing. Over to Kemp in the short corner. Skips it over to Ingram. And stolen by Deeds. She's going to take it herself, and she's going to lose it. It's going to be Corning basketball. Nice job getting back by Taylor Ingram. She's going to walk it up the floor. Jocelyn dribbles it in. Nice pass over to Glasgow. She might have walked, but she gets a shot up. Miss no good. And they're going to call a travel. We got number 5, Kylie Zimmer, number 23, Katie Zimmer, and number 30, Maria Segura checking into the game. And Zimmer's going to hit Glasgow over on the wing. Back to Zimmer. She's going to put it on the floor. Gets it back to Glasgow. She skips it in. Another steal by Deeds. She's going to go all the way, and she's going to get fouled. She's going to head the line for 2, and they are not running the clock here. I guess it's only a 20-point lead now. Her free throw's up, and it is almost good. Bounces up, bounces again, and it rolls out. Her second free throw's up, and it is off the mark. Didn't hit the rim, and they're going to call it. Didn't think they were for a second. Katie Zimmer walking up the floor. She's going to hit Glasgow over in the corner. And she's going to get fouled on the pass. Putting it behind your head is one of the most dangerous things you could do there. Somebody come up behind you and take it, or
don't need to do that. You're exactly right.
not in a shooting position. Zimmer hits Brown over in the corner. She's going to put it on the floor and almost loses it, and she is going to lose it. Stolen by Costner. She hits Elms up at the top. Over to Kahn in the corner, gives it to Deeds. She's not going to shoot it. She gives it out to Elms for 3. It's off the mark. Rebounded by Avery Glasgow. Hits Maria Segura in the high post. Over to Glasgow for 3. It's up. It's off. Rebounded by Kylie Zimmer. She goes up. It's not going to be good. And tied up. And it's going to be Corning basketball. Nice job by Avery Glasgow on tying the ball up and getting the ball back. She's going to be inbounding. Hit Zimmer on the wing. Catch and shoot. It's up. It's off. And they're going to say Manila basketball. Harvey in the corner over to Elms. She's going to dribble in. She's going to get fouled. We got number 35, Emily Seelig, and number 2, Kayla Kemp coming into the game. And the Bobcats have 6 players in the game.
Now they got 7.
And she's going to head the line for 2. They're in the double bonus. Foul count is...
All right, Shayna, here's you an easy one. She's 1 out of 2. That is?
Half.
What percent?
What's the percent?
50%.
Good
Very
job,
good.
Shayna.
Very good.
Her free throw's up, and it's off the mark.
Now she's 1 for 3. That is 33. Very good.
Her second free throw's up, and it is all good.
Now she's 2 for 4. That is
50.
50%. Look at that. We've taught Shayna math in a matter of minutes.
And Ingram, miscommunication there, and Zimmer was not looking at her.
Could you get 7 out of 10?
70%. Come on, Shayna. It's Kahn in the short corner over to Elms. She's going to dribble her way in, up for the layup. It's no good. Rebounded by Deed. She goes up. She's going to get fouled.
The game has really gotten sloppy in the last few minutes.
Her second free throw's up, and it is good. Nice shot there.
Well, she shoots it with a high arc, doesn't she?
Yeah, and there's no spin on the ball if you watch it. Second one is up, and she almost banks it in. Rebounded by Avery Glasgow.
You ever tried to shoot a basketball with no spin on it?
I can't do it.
I can't either.
I can't do it. I've tried it.
I have too.
Dylan Richmond used to do it.
Yes, he
and
did.
I have no idea how he does it. Like, I just can't do it.
I can't either.
It's going to be out of bounds. Manila basketball. 49.3 seconds left to go in the game. Elms with it, hits Costner over on the wing, gives it to Harvey. Her shot's up, it's not good, and rebounded by Sealy, but stolen by Harvey. Over to Elms at the top of the key. She's going to dribble in, she's going to go up for 2, and she's going to get fouled with 32.5 seconds left.
You talked a little while ago about keeping the ball up over your head, and that's what Emily did that time, and they just took it away from her. You got to get that rebound and chin it, get those elbows out where they can't get to the basketball. And she didn't do it, and they just ripped it away.
Her shot's up, and it's good.
Now, it's got pretty spin on it.
Yes, it does. I like her shot. Second one's up. Another pretty shot. It's up and it's in.
She shoots it really good.
Yes, she does. If you're Manila right now, you're just trying to chip away at the score, see how
make it look respectable.
Yes. Ingram with it at the top of the key. Hits Zimmer in the corner. She's going to shoot a three. It's going to be blocked, and it's going to be Bobcat basketball. Kemp inbounding. Hits Ingram on the block. Gets swarmed immediately. Stolen by Deeds. Picked up by Harvey. 5 seconds left to go. Let's see if they get a shot off. Throws it up. Rebounded by Deeds. She goes up. She scores at the buzzer. 38-24. That's going to be another win for the Corning Bobcats. They stay undefeated in conference. And we're going to catch you at the senior high game. We're going to take you to our sponsor video.
Corning Sports Report would like to take this time to thank Cotter Cox Seeds out of Noble, Arkansas. Mr. Michael Smith and Cotter Cox Seed are proud supporters of Corning Bobcat Athletics and the city of Corning. Cotter Cox Seeds.
A special thanks to Woolard Flying Service out of Corning, Arkansas for supporting Bobcat Athletics. Matt Woolard would like to wish the Corning Bobcats the best of luck this season and also remind them that the sky is the limit. Woolard Flying Service, 870-857-3839. Wiedemann Farms, 561 County Road 131 in Corning, Arkansas. Wiedemann Farms has been serving the Corning community since 1978. Larry and Mary Wiedemann are proud supporters of not only the city of Corning, but of Corning Bobcat Athletics. Wiedemann Farms, go Cats. Corning Sports Report would like to give a shout out to Watson Oil Company for their continued support of Corning Bobcat Athletics. Locally owned, locally operated. Kelly and Chad Watson would like to wish the Corning Bobcats the best of luck on the upcoming season. Watson Oil Company, 406 Southeast 1st Street, Corning, Arkansas, 870-857-0006. A special thanks to Solace Grain Bins and S&L Irrigation on their sponsorship. Whether it's grain bins, wells, pumps, underground pipe, or any service of that nature, Solace Grain Bins and S&L Irrigation will take care of you. Rhonda and Jerry Solace would like to wish the Bobcats the best of luck on the upcoming season. Red Taylor Ford, locally owned and operated by the Taylor family since 1977. Their company has been an integral part of the Corning community since their beginning, participating and or donating to basically every major community project to come before them. They have a top-notch service department with master certified technicians. Contact them for all of your automotive needs at 870-857-3516 or at www.redtaylorford.com. CSR would like to thank Parkview Restaurant of Corning, Arkansas for their sponsorship. Parkview offers breakfast, lunch, and supper, including daily plate lunches, and they have a deli with a variety of lunch meats and nightly specials. Amy and Danny and Jordan are big supporters of Corning Bobcat Athletics. Thank you to Parkview Restaurant.
This is Mike Vinson, Certified Public Accountant. I've been a Bobcat fan for as long as I can remember, having worn the black and gold as a student years ago. Join me in supporting our students as they proudly represent our school and community. And come see me on 2nd Street in downtown Corning for all your tax and accounting needs. Go Bobcats.
Keith and Rhonda Turner of K-Ron Farms would like to encourage the community to support the students of the Corning School District. Whether it is a sporting event or an academic accomplishment, these students are representing our school. We need to let them know how proud we are of them. Let's show our Bobcat pride. It's great to be a Bobcat. K-Ron Farms. The Corning Sports Report would like to give a special shout out to State Representative Joe Jett for sponsoring our endeavor. Mr. Joe Jett has always been active in the community, whether it's supporting the town of Corning or it's supporting Bobcat Athletics. This is a political ad paid for by State Representative Mr. Joe Jett.
Corning Sports Report would like to say thank you to Jerry and Linda Turner of Jalen Farms. Jerry and Linda are sponsoring us with a black and gold package this year, and they are proud supporters of Corning Bobcat Athletics. Jalen Farms.
Corning Sports Report would like to give a special shout out to Jeremy and Amanda Wiedemann out of Corning, Arkansas. Extremely kind-hearted people who not only support the community, but they also support the Corning Bobcat Athletics. Jeremy.
Welcome back to Bobcat Gymnasium. The Lady Bobcats and the Lady Lions are on the floor getting ready for this senior high game. If you just joined us, the junior high won in easy fashion as they beat the junior Manila Lady Lions, and I think the final was 38-24 maybe.
I think so.
But it was a lot. They had a 30-point lead at one point, and they subbed. I'm joined by Coach Brad Phillips. Coach Phillips is a Maynard alum, and he is coaching now at Crowley's Ridge College, and we want to visit with him a little bit. Coach, how you doing?
Doing great.
Hadn't seen you in a while.
I know. Been a while, ain't it?
You've been out of pocket here and there and somewhere else. And
out recruiting and games and everything. So.
Now you're back home, kind of, back in Northeast Arkansas over at Crowley's Ridge College. I know you spent a lot of time on the road recruiting. And tell us a little bit about what's going on at CRC.
Yeah, a lot of things going on. I had the opportunity to come back home, played there for Paul McFadden, who's still the athletic director there. And it's a great place, and I always want the opportunity to come there and maybe try to build the program. We've just started the groundwork this year. We knocked off Faulkner University in Alabama. It was a great, start to the season. Then we got hit with COVID.
Yeah.
And then, we reeled off got 4 straight wins there. And right now we're 5-5, and just got an opportunity to have a pretty solid season, finish up here strong.
You're coaching girls, right?
Yes.
You're
sir.
coaching girls. Tell me this: how many years have you been in the college game?
This is about my 8th year.
8 years in the college. I know you've done some high school stuff,
Yes, sir.
but I know you got in the college ranks and you're there. How hard is it to build a program?
Well, I've built several. In my younger years, I didn't care. I just wanted to coach basketball. Just loved the game. And,
right.
Last year I was at University of Arkansas at Cossatot. Kind of
Yes.
started that program from scratch, coached men's and women's. We had a great season. We won 25 games with both programs.
Wow.
Then before that I was at Southeastern Baptist in Mississippi. Started that from the ground up. I was the men's basketball coach and athletic director. So I've started, and then I was at Northland College before that, and it shut down. So had the opportunity to start some programs, and it's a lot of work. I mean,
I bet.
You got to be very dedicated, and it's got to be your life.
Yeah. Tell me this: when you're looking at recruits, and I mean, the obvious thing is you want to try to recruit people who can play the game of basketball. That's obvious. But when you're looking at those fringe things, when you're looking at a kid and you're trying to decide whether or not you bring them on board, what are some of the things that you really look at?
I'll tell you the first thing, and definitely at Crowley's Ridge College, we're a Christian institution.
Yes.
I definitely believe characters first before anything else. Skill and ability. Are they going to work well in the classroom? They're going to go to class. We have chapel there. They got to go 4 times a week. So there's some things there that a little different from a public or
right.
a junior college or a regular university. So that's what we're looking for this. Coming up next year, and the juniors and the seniors, we're going to recruit local, so that's the first thing. We want local kids, but we'll branch out a little bit too. But the biggest thing, hard work, character. Are they coachable? They're going to go to class. They're going to represent, CRC in the right way.
And I was going to ask you, how important is it that you have kids with a good attitude and kids that are coachable and kids are going to do what you ask them to do?
Oh, absolutely. I come in this year program. They've never had a winning record in the history of the program,
Wow.
women's basketball. We're right at 500 this year. Hopefully we can, get the first winning record in school history. I had some little bumps with
Sure.
some players. Didn't know how to really work. It was kind of more of, me when I took over the program. But we've gotten rid of some of those kids, and we've added a few at semester that we brung in. And we've got a couple of good transfers coming in. I can't say a whole lot, but
right.
we've got a couple of good
right.
transfers coming in that's there right now and already practicing with us. And we've signed we've got about 4 or 5 commits already for next year. So we're really looking like we're going to build this program hopefully pretty fast.
And I'd be remiss if I didn't ask this. For those kids out there that are looking to play at the next level, whether it's at a major college or a small college like Crowley's Ridge College, how important are their grades?
Oh, that's you got to have an 18 to get into CRC. 2.0, 18 ACT, and 20 gets you an academic scholarship. So that's why we have a lot of kids that have an academic, and then we give them a little bit of athletic scholarship as well.
So it doesn't make any difference how good you are. If you can't make the grades, you can't do it, right?
Absolutely.
I don't think I can ask you this on air, so I'm going to have to ask you that. My daughter is asking. We are real good friends with folks from Viola. Really good friends with folks from Viola. The McCandless girls, you probably know both of them, are really close friends of ours. I call them my granddaughters. And you probably can't say the girl's name, but didn't you sign a girl from Viola?
Yeah, absolutely. Lindsey Browning.
Lindsey Browning.
6 foot. She's going to be a stud.
The national anthem is playing. We'll be back just in a second. Back. Lindsay from Viola. Yeah, I don't know if you remember this, but that's where I started.
Oh, did you?
Coaching girls. I coached her mother.
Really?
I did. She was a good player.
They both went to CRC. They met.
Really?
They met there. I found that out. Yeah, when they came and visited, they met, and that's another thing about recruiting. Family. They have the best family, and that's where, recruiting, we want good family. Goes along with that, and it's going to support the program. And
her mother played for me. We were at Viola from 84 to 90, and I get lost in time because I'm so old, but sometime between 84 and 90, her mother played for me. Her mother was a good player and a good kid, a hard-working kid. I mean, she just done everything right, and you couldn't ask for anybody to be any better. And I think Lindsay's a good player.
Very good. I think
she's a good player.
She's going to have a chance to come in and really play a lot of minutes right off the bat as a freshman.
The McCandless girls are pretty good hands.
Yeah, absolutely.
Especially the little one.
I know. I'm going to be recruited. I'm going to try.
Yeah. Sammy's a good player, but AJ just has that whatever it is.
Yeah.
She's got it. Now, she's not as big as Sammy, but she's a good player. Can you stay with me?
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah.
We're just about ready to get this thing cranked off, and I don't even have the starters here. Let's see. 20, 12. Help me out with some numbers, Coach, if you can see them. 11. Is that 11? 24. And 21, I think. No?
11.
It is 21, and I don't have a 21.
Oh.
I don't have a 21. Anyway, Corning gets the opening tick. 1-2-2 zone defense for the Lady Lions, almost stolen away for the Bobcats. It's Hampton Bolin inside to her. Shot is a little bit strong off the back iron. Cole also starts along with Lunsford and Ariel Martin. 1-2-2 zone defense for Corning as well. Manila shoots the ball very well from the outside. Here's a three-pointer on the way. No good. Rebound, Katie Cole. And the Lady Bobcats have it back. Boy, 1-2-2 zone defense is something we never seen when I was playing. I don't know about you, but a lot of people are playing that now without a post defender. Inside to Bolin. She's going to be fouled, and she'll go to the free throw line. Number 11, that is Sadie McDonald, and free throws for Bolin. And what I was going to say is this you don't see very many post players anymore.
That's correct. And I put in that last year 1-2-2 in at University of Cossatot. We were so small. We only had our biggest post player, or we really didn't have a post player, was 5'8". We're going against 6'1", 6'2".
Yeah.
We ran a lot of that 1-2-2, and we just packed it in.
And Bolin got the second one to go. Well, and I think with the three-point line like it is now, with that 1-2-2, you're not dedicating somebody in the post. You can guard the three-point line a little better is at least the theory. Baseline, it goes to McDonald, now to the free throw line. Here's a three-point shot on the way. Too strong, no good, long rebound to the Lady Lions. McDonald has it. She'll give it to Hitchcock. Baseline, it goes. Looking inside, they get it there. Drive, whistle, foul. And 25 is McKenna Lunsford, her first foul, first team. But you cannot guard the post very well with a 1-2-2. Three-pointer no good. Lunsford with the rebound. We're visiting with Coach Brad Phillips from Crowley's Ridge College. Glad to have him along tonight, an old-time friend of mine. Well, he's not as old as I am, but known Brad for a long time. He was sure a good player when he was in high school. I remember watching him play. Inside it goes. Shot up off the backboard and good by Ariel Martin. What year did you graduate, Coach?
1993.
93. You're older than I thought. Time gets away. Here's a three-pointer on the way off the side of the rim. No good. Long rebound to Manila. Batted out of bounds by Cole, and it'll be Corning's basketball. If you get a chance, see if you can find out who 21 is, because I don't have her name. McDonald cross court it goes to May. Top of the key. McDonald's got it back. Now right side Perkins. And there's a three-point basket, and I didn't see who made that, Coach. I was looking at my – well, let's look at the scoreboard. We'll see. We're tied at 3. Number 20, Olivia May. Found out who she was just in time to get her in the books. Corning has the basketball under their own basket. And Lunsford to inbound. Looking. Up top it goes to Cole. She'll try 3 off the front iron, no good. Battle for the rebound. We got a held ball, and it'll be Manila's basketball. And May will inbound it to McDonald. I think that's right. I'm sorry, Hitchcock. Hitchcock to May. Baseline it goes to McDonald. Back to May, looking inside. Now around the perimeter it goes. Baseline. Drive. And we've got a whistle and a blocking foul on Ariel Martin as she didn't get to the baseline. And she hip checked her, and that's a foul. It's a first foul on Ariel and a second team foul. Passes in to Kara Watts, and her basket is good. Here's a half-court trap. Cole's got it. Down the left side, whistle, and there's a pushing foul. Number 20 is Olivia May. Manila leads it with 4:33 left in the first quarter, 5-3. And it comes to Boland. She's going to try 3, and it's good. And she has 4 for the game. Corning has a 1-point lead. Hitchcock penetrates down the lane, kicks it over, shot blocked, but a whistle and a foul, and that's going to be on Cole. Hitchcock penetrates down the lane, kicks it over, shot blocked, but a whistle and a foul. And Watts' first free throw is up, and it's good. Watch these things in high school basketball, Coach Phillips, that one of those things we've kind of already talked about is post play. You don't see that much anymore. And passing is a lost art.
You're right. The fundamentals.
Just the. I remember watching Larry Bird and Magic Johnson. Those cats could pass.
Yeah.
You know, and when they put it on the floor, they weren't always trying to score. They were looking to score or pass, whatever worked out best. There's a blocked shot. And here comes McDonald with it. Hampton giving chase. She'll be whistled for the foul. The basket's good. And McDonald will go to the free throw line. Manila leads at 9-6. And what I was going to say is, if you didn't cut them off, they'd score. If you pulled to help, they find the open man. And you don't see that much anymore. Free throw's good. And it's a 4-point lead for the Lady Lions. Hampton into the front court, looking to Cole. Baseline to Martin, looking inside, and she almost throws it away. She throws it into the hands of May. And Corning having a little trouble with this defense of the Lions. They had Bolin in the corner, didn't see her. Now down to Martin, and she traveled with it. I'm going to have a drink of something, see if I can get rid of this cough. 3.5 to play in the opening quarter, 10-6. Manila with the lead. Kick it out, baseline. Three-pointer, in and out, no good. Rebounded by Manila. Here's another three-pointer. It's short, no good. Martin with a rebound. Cole into the front court for the Lady Bobcats. Baseline to Martin. Back to Cole, looking inside. Now dribble. She's going to be fouled, and I think that's going to be the second foul on Sadie McDonald. And we've got a sub coming in. It's 21, Taylor Perkins. Cole. Baseline to Lunsford. They're going to trap that or try to trap it, cut off the passing lanes. Back to Lunsford, three-pointer, in and out, and no good. A rebound by Olivia May. 10-6 is our score. Manila with the lead. Here's Hitchcock down the lane, kick it out. Baseline it goes, and she stepped out of bounds. And Corning will have the basketball back. They trail it by 4. 2:35 left in the opening quarter. Hampton to Cole. Baseline to Lunsford. She'll try another three, and this one's good. And I tell you, the last 3 or 4 games, McKenna Lunsford has really been shooting it good when she has time to get set, and we're going to need her to shoot it well tonight. Hitchcock tries to penetrate, and there's an offensive foul. Really been shooting it good when she has time to get set, and we're going to need her to shoot it well tonight. Hitchcock tries to penetrate, and there's an offense. I tell you, I hate to be a broken record, but another lost art is standing in there in front of those people and taking those charges. And it goes to Bolin, and she turns and scores. A good move by Bolin as she spun to her right and laid it off the glass, and just like that, Corning has the lead at 11-10. Hitchcock's going to try 3, and it's good. They didn't get a hand up. She just stepped up and drilled it. 2-point lead for the Lady Lions. And Cole throws it away right into the hands of May. Hitchcock steals it down the lane. Whistle foul. And who are they going to call that on? Number 1, Katie Cole. I think that's 2, or is that 1? Maybe it's 1. That's what the scoreboard says. I hate it when kids try to throw it over the top of somebody. Use your dribble and get you a passing lane. And she gets them both. Hitchcock's got 5, and it's a 4-point lead for the Lady Lions. We go back and forth here in the first quarter. Baseline to Lunsford, looking inside, not there. Hampton down the baseline, back to Hampton. Looking to Cole, baseline to Lunsford. Got her inside, couldn't get it to her. And a three-pointer on the way, and good by Ariel Martin. So you send your post player out to the three-point line, and she makes a three. And it's a 1-point lead with 45 seconds left. Hitchcock off the front of the rim, rebounded by Hampton. .30 seconds left in the quarter, 15-14 lead for Manila. And it looks like the Lady Bobcats may take the last shot. And according to the scoreboard, they'll have the basketball to start the second quarter. You like this strategy?
Yeah, right here with about 17 seconds left. We always start about 10. We have a shot clock, so it's a little.
Oh, that's right. Cole with a three off the backboard and good. I don't know if she called it or not, but it counts just the same. Here comes Hitchcock. She'll let her go from way out there. No good, and Corning will take a 17-15 lead into the second quarter. What do you think about the shot clock? It's coming to high school, you know.
Oh, I love it. I mean, that kind of separates the players there, with the shot clock. If you can play with the shot clock, you're a pretty good player. It just changes things. I mean, you don't have much time. You can't just sit and.
You don't have 35?
30.
30.
So it's quick. We get it about 10 seconds, and we have to go. I call it a head tap, and then it's just a ball screen action. But we have to run a lot of sets. You just can't run motion offense,
right?
Because you just don't have enough time. By the time you get down, it's 20 seconds. So you got to make plays with that shot clock.
What's important for kids to learn how to do stuff off the dribble too, isn't it?
Yeah, absolutely.
If you got kids that can make something happen with the dribble, where they can get to the rim, or they can draw the defense and pass, and you can't just stand out there anymore. You got to be able to do something with the ball.
Absolutely. And COVID hurt. A lot of these kids didn't get to play summer ball, and
and see, we shut down school last year in March, so we got no off season.
Yeah,
we got no summer ball. Of course, it's affected everybody, but boy, that off season is important.
Exactly.
Hampton with the basketball to Lunsford. They're going to put Bolin back in the post. Cole's going to try three. This one's no good. Lunsford has the rebound. Back to Hampton. Hampton will reset, looking. 2-1-2 zone defense for the Lady Lions. Skip it to Lunsford. She can't handle it. And it's stolen away by Olivia May. McKenna may have mistimed her jump just a little bit. And out of bounds it goes. And they're going to say Corning's the last to hit it. (17-15), Corning with the lead, Manila with the basketball. And it comes to May, and they'll reset with Hitchcock. Right side it goes to Goff, now to the baseline, to May. Cross-court pass to Perkins, baseline to Hitchcock, fakes the three, drives, lays it up, blocked. Oh, and we got a whistle and a foul from the half line. You got a referee standing right under the goal. You got another one in the C spot, and this guy's standing at the half line. He calls that foul? I don't know.
Out of position.
About that. And it's going to send Hitchcock to the free throw line where she's perfect now, 3 for 3. Got a chance to tie it with this second free throw, and I'm not sure Coach Songer liked that call very much. And she got them both. She's 4-4 from the line. She's got 7 points, and we're tied at 17. Do you see a difference at the college level in the way they call fouls?
Not too bad. I mean,
Cole's three-pointer's no good. Bolin had the rebound. Now we got a whistle and a jump ball. Do they call it kind of like they do in high school?
Yeah, it really varies on which place you go to.
Well, it probably varies according to the officials you have,
exactly.
too. We're tied at 17, 6.5 left in the first half. Hitchcock, inside it goes, kick it out. Baseline it goes to May. She's going to try a three, and long rebound to Hampton. Had it, now Lunsford's got it. Well, that's the thing about those three-point shots. If you don't make them, long rebounds. Sometimes I think on those three-point shots, it's about easier for the defense to, for the offense to rebound it than it is the defense. There's a ball that goes right to Lunsford, and she'll lay it in. Let me get this right. It's about as easy for offense to rebound it as it is for the defense. 19-17 is our score. Inside it goes to Watts. Kick it out. Three-pointer on the way. In and out, no good. Rebound on the run. Whitley Boland. Boland's a sophomore. 2. Cole, her three-pointer is a bit strong. No good. May, left side it goes. Three-pointer on the way. Missed everything, and Corning ain't got nobody anywhere near to rebound. And May lays it back in. What do you think about Whitley Boland, sophomore?
I like her. It's the first time I've seen her.
She is long. She's got long arms. She needs to strengthen up a little bit. There's a whistle and a foul. Pushing the back. I think it's going to be 24. It is her first. I think she could carry a little more weight than she's carrying, and she needs to get a little stronger. But she's got the athleticism to play at the next level. And it comes to Cole. Fakes, baseline to Martin. Lunsford. She's going to try a three. Short, no good. Long rebound to Hitchcock. We're tied at 19. Her shot is up, no good. Rebound Martin. And into the game for Corning is Madison Montana. And I don't know who went out. Lunsford looking inside. Now Hampton went out. Boland's off to the right just a little bit. Hampton had a seat. We're tied at 19, 4 minutes to play in the half. Inside it goes. Pivots, kicks it out. She almost traveled with it. Running layups, no good. Rebound Montana. Baseline to Martin. Back to Cole. She's going to try three. This one missed everything. And we got a foul on McKenna. Hey, I've got a theory. You ever watch hockey?
It's been a while.
You know, in hockey, if they get in fights or they do things or they get messed up and stuff, they have a penalty box. You got to go out and you got to sit in the penalty box for 2 minutes. I think it ought to be the same in basketball. If you shoot and don't hit the rim, I think you ought to have to go to penalty box for 2 minutes. What do you think about that?
That sounds like a good idea.
It's just a theory. Free throws up, no good. Bowling with a rebound. That's just a theory on my part. I don't know. I like for you to hit the rim. If you're going to shoot, at least give me a chance to rebound it. Lunsford looking inside, puts it on the floor, bounce passes it to Boland. She'll kick it out to Montana. Long, no good. Rebound, Martin. And she's going to throw it over Montana's head, and it's going to be a layup for Hitchcock. And back to a 2-point lead for the Lady Lions. Corning having some trouble scoring the basketball right now. Baseline to Martin. She's going to try three. No good. And we're going to have a foul on Madison Montana. Subs coming in for the Lady Lions. And it should be a bonus. Corning has 18 fouls in the first half. Manila has 5. And it's going to be Hitchcock at the line, and she's perfect tonight, 4 for 4. Make it 5 for 5. She's a good-looking shooter, isn't she? She shoots the ball very well. 22-19 is our score. 2:43 left in the first half. And she missed that one. Martin with a rebound. Corning needing to find some offense on this end of the floor. Montana puts it on the floor, gives it back to Cole. Now Lunsford. Baseline. Back to Lunsford. Now Cole. Had her inside. Now they'll give it to her. But we've got a whistle and a foul. Number 1. And that's the first foul on Kinley Shelton. And Lunsford will trigger the inbounds pass from under Corning's basket. They got it to Bolin. And she throws it away, trying to get it inside to Lunsford. Here comes Hitchcock, cross-court pass, shot up, no good, rebound, Bolin, she's got it on the run, and it's 1-on-4, loses the handle, picks it up, and Coach Songer's going to take a timeout with 1:59 left in the half. Well, Corning's having some trouble scoring with the basketball. What do they need to do here to get on the board?
Well, I try to go 22 inside a little bit, inside out. Try to get her some touches, and she's got some good post moves. And then they can kick it out, and then hopefully hit some threes.
And they've had some looks at some threes tonight. Hadn't shot it particularly well just yet. They have, shown at times that they can shoot it very well from the outside. Going to have to be able to do that some tonight. And I always thought about, when you're having trouble scoring, one of the things that you need to try to do, if you can, is get to the free throw line.
Absolutely. Draw some fouls.
Draw some fouls, get it inside, get it around the basket, and try to get to the free throw line, build a little confidence there.
Absolutely.
22-19 is the score. We got 1:59 left in the half. Corning will be inbounding on the far side. They've got Bolin, Cole, Montana, Martin, and Lunsford in the game right now. A 1-2-2 zone defense for the Lady Lions. Looking back door, they had her just for a second. There she is on the baseline. Her three-pointer short, no good. And she had to rush that one a little bit. And here comes the Lady Lions. Hitchcock, top of the key, looking. Right side it goes to Perkins. Back to Hitchcock. Skip past to McDonald as they work it around the perimeter. Manila being really patient, looking for the shot they want. Here's a drive by Hitchcock all the way to the basket. No good. Corning can't get the rebound. Shots blocked and now stolen away by Katie Cole. Manila wanted a foul, and there might have been one, but they're not going to get it now. Baseline to Martin, looking inside. She's got her now if she wants to give it to her. Now she's in trouble on the baseline, and she walked with it. Yes, she did. She absolutely did. She changed her pivot foot down there. And into the game comes Michaela Ward, and Martin's going to have herself a seat. What do you think, Shayna?
I like watching Michaela play. She's going.
Well, I'll say this about Michaela. There won't be anybody that plays any harder. And Manila's going to go old school here as they're going to take the last shot of the half. Hitchcock being guarded by Lunsford. Bats it away. We're close to 5. And they stopped the count for some reason. Do y'all have a 5-second count in college? No. McDonald with 15 seconds to play on the Bobcat head. Now to Hitchcock. 3-point lead for Manila. 10 seconds to play to McDonald, far side. Back to Hitchcock. It's off the fingers, and they're going to let one go from way out that just grazes the rim. And Corning stands up defensively, and they go to half, trailing it 22-19. For Manila, Sadie McDonald had 3 points in the first half. She was, what? In a minute. She was 1 of 1 from the free throw line. Madison Hitchcock finished the half with 3, 7, 8, 9, 10 points. She was 5 out of 6 from the free throw line. Olivia May had 5 points. Kara Watts had 4. She was 2 of 2 from the free throw line. Overall, Manila was 8 of 9 from the charity stripe, and that's big, isn't it? Make those free throws. For the Lady Bobcats, Katie Cole finished the half with 3 points. Ariel Martin had 5. McKenna Lunsford had 5. And Whitley Bolin had 6. She was 1 of 2 from the free throw line. That's the only free throws that Corning shot during the first half. So they were at 50%. Manila leads at 22-19 here at the half. We are talking again with Crowley's Ridge College head women's basketball coach Brad Phillips about his program over there at Crowley's Ridge College. And you guys are a 4-year school, right?
Yes, sir. They went, it's been over about 10 years. They went 4-year. They started out in the NCCAA. And then the last 4 years have been NEI.
NAI. So who's in your conference?
It is. We're actually in the independent association. It's called the AII. It's spread out. College of the Ozarks in Branson.
Right.
Bacone College out of Oklahoma. Lincoln Christian out of Illinois. Then we have several other ones that are spread way out. So what we were supposed to do this year is we'll go play in a classic, and then we'll play a couple of teams like Wilberforce out of Ohio, and then also like Florida National. So they would all come, but this year was kind of tough because of the COVID, so a lot of those schools didn't play. So right now we just found out that we might be able to host the conference tournament at CRC.
Really?
So that is huge. And also we found out that they're going to take 2 teams out of the 4 to go to the national tournament. So we have an opportunity, if we win 1 game, have an opportunity to go to the national tournament for the first time in school history.
Where is that held?
That's in Iowa, Sioux Falls, or Sioux City, I think Iowa. So
you guys do all your traveling by bus?
We have shuttles, and we have some vans as well. So
pretty nice.
Yeah, they are pretty nice shuttles, and we just got a brand new van. So I drove that one to St. Louis. We played up in St. Louis. So
your longest trip is how far?
This year, Pensacola, Florida.
Wow.
We're going to travel. It was supposed to be in the fall, and it got moved because of COVID. But, yeah, we'll make a trip in another week and a half. We go to Pensacola Christian, play Pensacola Christian College, and then we'll swing up and play Welch College out of Nashville, Tennessee.
That's the Free Will Baptist College, right?
Yes. It used to be in the town. They built a brand new campus outside of Nashville.
Really?
So it's a really nice little campus. And then we make a long trip. Our last long road trip, we'll go to play Ecclesia in Springdale, Arkansas. Then we'll go to Bacone, Oklahoma, and then come back and play College of the Ozarks.
Wow. Do you try to schedule those trips where you are getting them in order so you're not spread out just everywhere?
Yeah, because I know the kids are going to miss some school. This past week, we went to Alabama, played Judson College, and then swung back and played Russ College last night in Mississippi. So we had to stay 3 nights. It's just so far to go there, come back, and then go again. So that's what and hopefully next year we can. We had it really worked out where we had a lot of classics, and just a lot of them got canceled. So we had to scramble for games, and so it was kind of tough.
So if you're giving advice to young people who want to further their athletics after high school, what kind of advice would you give those kids? What do they need to be doing now, and how to, what advice do you have for them?
Well, the first thing, if they're interested, there's several websites out there that we use, because it's hard to get to every game
right.
and stuff. I use Field Level, which is really, really good. They can contact you, and a lot of the high school coaches, junior college coaches, use that, and you can meet all kinds of coaches and players as well. It's pretty simple. It's free. NCSA is really good that I use. It's another recruiting tool. It's free.
So how do they access these sites?
You can go online.
You got a web address? Or just type in?
A Field Level. If you just type in Field Level, and that's really one of the best ones that I recommend. And also NCSA is pretty good. You just put NCSA recruiting, and it pops up. I've also used Captain U when I was at a couple other places.
So do they build a recruiting profile on these sites?
They do,
Is that
yeah.
Can they put film on there?
Yes. So that's where I see a lot. I can see just a little bit of film, and then I see if they're interested, and then we kind of go from there.
And if I have a daughter who's interested in playing, and they at least have a level of interest in Crowley's Ridge College, and I wanted to contact you, how do I do that?
My email is bphillips, bphillips @crc.edu, and I'll give my cell number out. I'll talk to anybody. It's 870-378-7203, and our website is crc.edu. So they can come on there. We have a very good website, athletic website, and all our games are on YouTube, so they can go and watch games. And but we have a really good SID that does all that, and so it's I think it's really fixing to take off.
But you would welcome contacts from anybody
that might be interested. Also, we're starting a JV program next year as well. So we're looking for 15 to 20 players in our program next year. So they can also play. They'll play some junior colleges, play some JV, play Williams Baptist, play Blue Mountain out of Mississippi. So it's a good opportunity to get some experience, and then have an opportunity to move up to the varsity level.
Good. All right, let's go back to this game. If you are looking at what adjustments Corning needs to make at halftime, or what they need to do better in the second half, what are you looking at?
I think some touches more for number 22. I think she's a really good player. Get her some touches, and then, just knock down some shots. Get some confidence and get to the line, like you said, and get to the free throw line and some easy baskets. Something in transition.
Right.
That's what I always try to tell them. We got if we're struggling scoring, get to the line, get to the free throw line, get your confidence going.
Right.
Get to the layup, get you a layup, and then work your way back out and hit some shots.
Can you stay for the second half?
Yeah, absolutely.
All right. We got 2 minutes left in halftime. Corning trails at 22-19. We're going to take a little break here, and we'll be back in just a minute.
Corning Sports Report would like to take this time to thank Cotter Cox Seeds out of Noble, Arkansas. Mr. Michael Smith and Cotter Cox Seed are proud supporters of Corning Bobcat Athletics and the city of Corning. Cotter Cox Seeds. A special thanks to Woolard Flying Service out of Corning, Arkansas for supporting Bobcat Athletics. Matt Woolard would like to wish the Corning Bobcats the best of luck this season and also remind them that the sky is the limit. Woolard Flying Service, 870-857-3839. Wiedemann Farms, 561 County Road 131 in Corning, Arkansas. Wiedemann Farms has been serving the Corning community since 1978. Larry and Mary Wiedemann are proud supporters of not only the city of Corning, but of Corning Bobcat Athletics. Wiedemann Farms, go Cats. Corning Sports Report would like to give a shout out to Watson Oil Company for their continued support of Corning Bobcat Athletics. Locally owned,
Corning has the basketball to start the second half. Down inside to Bolin, and she will lay it in, and it's a 1-point game, 22-21. So good ball movement by the Lady Bobcats, and they found Bolin inside. Here's a three-pointer on the way, and it's good by Olivia May. Her second three-pointer, she's got 8. And the lead is 4. I think that's the biggest lead of the night for either team. Baseline to Bolin. She's going to try 3. No good. Martin had the rebound and let the Manila player bat it away, and here comes Hitchcock. Well, if she jerks that rebound down, she's got an easy basket. Inside, batted away, the ball's loose, it's out of bounds, and it's going to be Corning's basketball, I think, as McDonald was the last one to touch it. Just underway, third quarter, 4-point lead for Manila. Big game for both of these teams. Cole's in trouble. She's going to be double-teamed, and she stepped out of bounds. She just dribbled to the sideline and stepped on the out-of-bounds line. You could see that coming from a mile away. Hitchcock into the front court for the Lady Lions. When you get the feeling just watching the first quarter or couple quarters and what we've watched here, that if Manila has the lead late in the fourth quarter, that they're going to hold that thing. Three-pointer, no good, long rebound to Lunsford. You have a feeling they're going to hold it, and they shoot free throws very well. And they got good guards. Now, you can't do that at the college level, but you still can at the high school level.
1-3-1 here.
Inside to Witt, kick it out to Lunsford. She'll penetrate back to Bolin, and Bolin should have been stepping in that open spot, and she kind of got a little bit lazy there. And the pass didn't get to her. And down inside to Watts, she scores, and it's a 6-point lead. Baseline. It goes back to Hampton. Hampton looking, got Lunsford underneath, and it's batted away and taken out of there by the Lady Lions. So a 6-point lead for the Lady Lions right now, under 5.5 to play in the third. And Corning's struggles on the offensive end continue. McDonald penetrates. Now she'll back it out, kick it top of the key to Perkins, to May. Hitchcock's going to try 3. It's no good. And long rebound over there, chased down by Katie Cole. Kind of a half-court trap, 1-3-1 half-court trap for the Lady Lions. And the Lady Bobcats don't have an answer. Here's this cross-court pass. Bolin to the basket, and her left-hand layup's good. And it's back to a 4-point lead for Manila, as the Lady Bobcats need a stop so they can cut into this Lady Lion lead. McDonald on the baseline. Cross-court pass to May. Now McDonald's got it again. She'll penetrate. Shot up, whistle, and a blocking foul on Ariel Martin. And she was in pretty good shape defensively and kind of turned that hip at the last minute. And that is 2 on Martin, and McDonald to the free throw line. She's 1 for 1. Make it 2 for 2. Really impressed with Manila's ability to shoot free throws. They just don't miss very many. Hampton will have a seat. Madison, Montana comes in. And she got them both. And it's back to a 6-point lead, 29-23. And Boland's going to bring it into the front court. To Cole, baseline to Montana. Oh, golly, she got pushed out of the lane. You need to hold your spot a little better. Back to Montana, inside, kick it out to Boland. Drives down inside, shot up, and we've got a whistle and a foul before the shot. 21 That is Taylor Perkins, her first. Corning will inbounds under their own baskets. And that's one of those deals where you say, we just decline the penalty and take the result of the play, right?
That's right.
Montana's three is no good. And Corning struggles from the three-point line continue as they've not hit very many. I say that, they've hit 4, but they've sure missed a bunch of good looks from the three-point line. Inside to May, now back out to McDonald. Three-pointer, no good, long rebound. And Perkins comes out of there with it. She's got it back. She'll try three, no good. Rebound, battle for. McDonald's got it, and she'll lay it in high off the backboard. And the lead swells to 8 points. Skip pass, baseline, penetration, shot up, and good. And that's a huge basket by McKenna Lunsford. Corning need that in a bad way. 6-point lead. Corning needs to find a way to get a stop and get a rebound. You just can't give them 3 and 4 shots at it. There's a three-pointer, no good, rebounded by Cole. And a three would be huge here. Montana looking inside. Her pass is batted, and Bolin will chase it down. She thought that was going to go out of bounds. Here's a drive, shot up, and good by Madison Montana. And it's a 4-point lead for Manila. 2-1-2 zone defense now. Down inside as somebody messed up. And 24, Kara Watts gets the basket. Somebody blew a defensive assignment. Inside to Martin. She can't handle a pass, and out comes Hitchcock with it. Her crossover, and the layup is good. I tell you, Coach, this Hitchcock's a good player. She is a good player. Not very big, but she's quick. Here's a three-pointer on the way. Short, no good. Rebounded by Montana. And she's going to try it again. That one's short as well, and long rebound on the far side goes to Manila. And they have an 8-point lead in the basketball. Here comes Hitchcock. Crosses over, kicks it out. Three-pointer on the way. No good. Rebound, Ariel Martin. Cole with the basketball to Bolin. Baseline it goes, looking inside. Montana down the baseline. Her shot's no good, but a foul, 24. And that's a second foul on Kara Watts, and it'll put Madison Montana at the free throw line. Big free throws Corning can ill afford to get very far behind as good a ball handlers and free throw shooters as the Lady Lions are, and that one spins around and no good. Shelton's going to come into the game, and Watts is going to have a seat. 1:12 left in the third quarter. And Montana got the second one to go, and it's a 7-point lead for the Lady Lions. We're approaching 1 minute to play, and we roll under 1 minute here in the third. May dribbles down the baseline, gives it to Hitchcock. Now McDonald's going to try three, and it's good. And double figures now for McDonald as she's got 10 and leads 10 for the Lady Lions. And Montana throws it away, trying to force it in. And now it's a 12-point lead as McDonald scores again, and you get the feeling that it's about to get away. And that's got to be a push. And it is going to be a foul on Shelton. Third team foul. And Shelton's second personal foul.
McDonald's another good one that got a lot of length, can shoot it.
She does. She looks eerily similar in build to Whitley Bolin, don't she?
Yeah.
Looking for the inbound. They do so. Baseline it goes. Penetration back to Bolin. Now to Cole. Thought about a three, a long two, and it's good. And a huge basket with 6 seconds left in the quarter. Corning needs a stop. They trail by 10. And it's out of bounds with .6. It'll be Corning's basketball. Not much you can do here. She'll pick it up and let her fly. It's going to be short. And it's a 10-point lead for Manila. A good third quarter by the Manila Lady Lions as Corning's woes from the three-point line and on the offensive end continued in that half, and they got to get it straightened out here in the fourth.
Yeah, they're going to have to knock some three-pointers down. They get down 10 here.
And that's just what I was sitting here thinking. They're going to have to make some of these threes to get back in this basketball game. You got to think that Manila in this fourth quarter is going to be very deliberate on the offensive end, wouldn't you think?
Yeah, I would slow it down a little bit and make them come out.
Only one team foul for Corning. Manila's got 3 for the Bobcats. Cole's got 2 fouls. Hampton's got 1. Boland's got 1. McKenna Lunsford has 2, and Ariel Martin has 2, so no real foul trouble here. But you're going to have to start thinking about that at some point if you don't hit some threes and get back in the game. And Manila is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. They are 10 out of 11 from the free throw line.
Pretty good.
That's pretty doggone good.
I'll take it.
I would too. And they got the basketball to start the fourth quarter. We'll see right off the bat probably what their strategy is going to be, and I bet they don't get in any hurry. 1-2-2 zone defense for Corning. Hitchcock looking for a high screen to McDonald. Baseline it goes to May. She penetrates, kicks it back to Hitchcock from the free throw line, and it's automatic for Hitchcock from there. And she's got 14 points, and the lead is 12 for the Lady Lions. Inside it goes to Bolin. Kick it out to Cole. Back to Martin. Three-pointer. No good, but a whistle. And they're going to get Shelton again for pushing. That's her third personal foul as she's pushing Bolin off the block down there. Looking inside it comes. Outside to Cole. Her three-pointer short. And rebounded by Manila. And Corning might have to think about doing some pressing here in a little bit. Down inside, kick it back out to Hitchcock. She's in no hurry. Lunsford applying the defense off the high screen. Three-pointer on the way. Short rebound, Whitley. Bolin on the run. Jumps, pops, no good. Rebound, who's got it? It's going to be Corning's basketball as Shelton hit it out of bounds. And Ariel Martin might have got by with a foul on that play. Lunsford's going to trigger the inbounds. Lob to Bolin, and she's fouled. No call. Here comes McDonald with it. And they will call that foul. The basket's good. Bolin's got 2 now. And McDonald to the free throw line. And the lead is 14 for the Manila Lady Lions. I know you haven't seen this play, but I will tell you this. We can shoot it much better than we've shot it tonight. Now, I'm not taking anything away from Manila. They've played pretty well. They have good guard play. They shoot the ball well. They defend pretty well. I'm not trying to take anything away from them, but we can shoot the ball much better than we've shot it tonight. And we kind of knew coming in that we was going to have to hit some three-pointers, and we've just not hit the open ones.
Yeah.
I would expect us, if we can score on this end down here, now that we may have to apply some pressure defense, maybe a full court pressure, three-quarter, half, something, but we've got to make them, at a point down 14, you've almost got to make them do something and hope they miss.
Yeah. Coach Sonner gets something going here.
I'll tell you, he does a good job.
Yeah.
He really does.
Known him forever.
He and I graduated the same year in 1980, played against each other, all the time we were in school. Boy, he was a hard-nosed player.
Yeah.
I mean, did you ever – probably not ever seen him play, did you? Boy, he was a hard-nosed player, and he does a good job of coaching. And that is good by Sadie McDonald, and the lead is 15. So Corning has an uphill battle with 6:40 to play as they trail it by 15 points. Lunsford looking, skips it to Bolin. Baseline to Hampton, back to Bolin. Looking inside to Martin, and she's going to be fouled. That's going to be on number 12, Madison Hitchcock. She's at 2. And it'll be Corning's basketball under their own basket. 5 team fouls for Manila, so maybe Corning can get in the bonus here and make some free throws. And it comes to Cole. And Corning will reset. And they got to have some urgency on the offensive end. They can't take a lot of time. Back to Cole to Lunsford. Baseline to Hampton. 3. Good. That's Hampton's first basket of the night. And now you got to get a stop on the defensive end. Hitchcock to McDonald, penetrates free throw line all the way to the basket, and her layup is good. Nobody cut her off. And all of a sudden, McDonald's got 17. And poor defense that time by the Bobcats as nobody slid over to cut her off and gave her a path right to the basket, and she took advantage. Lunsford to Cole. Cole to Bolin. She'll try 3, and that's no good. Lunsford had the rebound for a second, but she's out-battled by Hitchcock on the floor. And Manila will take a timeout. And as I said a while ago, Corning's got to show some urgency offensively. And if they spread out all over the three-point line, you almost got to put it on the floor and go to the basket.
Absolutely.
And Manila has done a pretty good job of defending tonight. They've defended the three-point line pretty well. They've defended the post pretty well. They've gotten help when the ball's gone in there, so they've done a pretty good job. Again, I take anything away from them. Yeah. They've played pretty well tonight, and they enjoy a 14-point lead right now with 5.5 minutes left in this basketball game. We'll see if Corning comes out in a press. I kind of expect them to, or maybe not. And I'm sure that with all these guards, it might be a difficult chore to press them, but at some point you got to think about taking a chance. Here comes Hitchcock with it. Two-on-two zone defense, Corning. May right side. Back to Hitchcock. McDonald drives, kicks it out, and they'll reset with Hitchcock. There's another 3 on the way, in and out, no good. Martin with a rebound. And here comes Cole with it as we go under 5 minutes to play. 14-point lead. Corning needs a big basket. Cole penetrates, kicks it out to Lunsford. To Cole, inside to Martin. Shoots, no good. And that'll bring Michaela Ward off the bench. 4.5 to play. Almost a steal, a kick it out to May. Now Hitchcock's going to try 3. No good. Rebound Bolin. Right side to Lunsford. And Corning's got to go now. We're almost to 4 minutes. Baseline to Hampton. Looking inside. Give it to Martin, and she throws it away, trying to kick it out to Lunsford, and she'll have a seat as Michaela Ward comes in. Ward's a senior. And another wasted possession by the Lady Bobcats. And here comes the stall. I've been expecting this the whole fourth quarter. Now here it is. May's got it. Hampton on her. To McDonald. Left side it goes to Hitchcock. To the baseline. And Manila's going to be very deliberate now. Here's a drive by Hitchcock, whistle, and it's going to be a blocking foul on Ward. She tried to get there to draw the charge, but just a little bit late. And you can't fault her effort, but that'll put Hitchcock at the line, and she's been automatic. She's got 2. She's 5 out of 6. 6 out of 7. $15-point lead. Now a 16-point lead. What's the rule for talking to these kids? Can you talk to these kids?
Yeah, anyway, NEI is wide open.
Okay.
So, yeah,
okay.
we're not a whole lot of rules with our recruiting NEI.
I didn't know. Lunsford looking inside for Ward, gets it to her, spins, turns, shoots, and a foul. Might have got by with a walk. That's a 16 foul, so out of bounds. 3:20 to play, 16-point lead for Manila. And Corning's definitely going to have to hit some threes to get back in this game. Corning's going to take a timeout. 3:20 to play, 49-33 Manila with the lead. So you guys can visit with these kids pretty much at will?
Yeah. Any contact, text, phone, visits. Yeah, it's pretty wide open.
And you can have them over to your campus for a visit, I guess?
Yes, sir. We've had probably, we've had 30 kids since summer. Been on campus, visited, been to the games, some of the games. So
how are your facilities over there?
Getting a lot better. Actually, we're doing a lot of renovation right now. We're putting in LED lights, brand new roof, brand new insulation. It's going around. It's going to look really good.
Good.
New floor has been put in.
Now, they don't play in the same gym that the high school plays in.
No, we have one on campus.
I don't think I've ever been in that gym.
I'll show you a picture.
Hampton, Corning looking, penetrates, and she'll put a running jumper up. No good. Off the back iron, and Manila has the rebound. Down inside it goes. Can't handle the pass. Kick it out to May. That was Watts down there. Under 3 to play, and now Manila is probably going to make us foul. She loses the ball, and now we've got another timeout in Manila. How many students you guys have over there?
Right around 200. It's a pretty small enrollment, but we have a new president, Richard Johnson.
He graduated from Biggers. I know Richard Johnson. He's either 1 or 2 years behind me.
And he is gung-ho. You know, we've got this 5-year plan that he wants to get to 400 to 500 students in 5 years. He's awesome to work for. Yeah, we have a lot of talks with our Biggers and Maynard rival.
Yeah, I'll bet you do. I'll bet you do. Hitchcock's inbounds it. Now she's got it back. Corning's going to have to foul with 2.5 minutes to go. Only 3 team fouls. And they're going to have to find somebody to foul. There's a foul. They didn't call it, and they're going to give it to Corning. .220 to play. 16-point lead for the Lady Lions. Ward skip pass to Cole. 3-pointer. Good. Now Corning's going to have to apply some pressure. 2 minutes to play. 13-point lead for Manila. May We'll give it to Perkins. Now McDonald as they run the old weave. And Corning's going to have to foul. They do with Hampton. And she's got 2 fouls. And it's only 4 team fouls. Perkins to inbounds. Does so to May. Need to foul quickly. Need to foul. Lunsford needs to foul. Not going to do it. Hitchcock's got it. Now Cole needs to foul. Clock's going to run out. And Cole does commit the foul. That's 5, so Corning's got 1 more foul before Manila will go to the free throw line. 1:20 to play. And a 13-point lead for the Lady Lions. In it comes to Hitchcock, and fouled immediately by Lunsford. She's got 4 now. And at this point, it really doesn't matter. And Cole fouls. She's got 4, I think, and it'll be a 1-and-1 for Madison Hitchcock. And as I've said already, and I'll say it again, she's been automatic from the free throw line. 1:16 to play. Need them to miss some free throws and need to hit some three-point baskets. And she did miss off the front of the rim, and Corning can't get the rebound. Manila didn't have anybody up there to rebound the basketball as all their players were back. Corning had 4 players, and they couldn't block out the shooter. And it cost them. And that's 5 on Cole, and it's going to put Olivia May at the free throw line. And I tell you, I just don't understand how you got 4 players down here and you can't get the rebound on a missed free throw. That eludes me. Josie Woolard's in the game for the Bobcats. And that free throw is good. And she got them both. And free throws have been the difference in this basketball game. Hampton to Woolard. Now Lunsford got it. We're under a minute to play. Got to get a shot up somehow, some way. There's a three-pointer. Good by Lunsford. Corning will take a timeout. Corning has shot 4 free throws. Manila has shot 16. And Corning trails it by 13. That's the difference in the game. And of the 16 free throws that Manila has shot, they've made 14. And Corning is 2 out of 4. 12-point game, 51-39 with 45 seconds to play. Corning will apply backcourt pressure, and it's stolen by Boland. Her shot is blocked, but she'll be fouled and shoot a pair. Number 11, Sadie McDonald, and that'll send Boland to the free throw line. She has 10 points. Lunsford has 10. Now Boland has 11 with that free throw. And it's an 11-point game. 42 seconds to play. And it's no good. Rebounded by Hitchcock. Now to McDonald. And Boland's going to be whistled for the foul with 36 seconds to play. And it'll put McDonald at the free throw line. And she is a perfect 4 for 4. Now she's 5 for 5, and she'll get an opportunity for the bonus. That's 19 fouls on Corning. If it matters, the next one would be the double bonus. And McDonald got them both. And she's got 19. Boland's running jumpers, no good. Ball on the floor. Boland's got it or had it for a second. It's loose now, and we got a whistle, a jump ball, and it'll belong to Corning. 26.7 seconds to play. Manila with a 13-point lead. This needs to be a catch and shoot. In it comes to Ward. Right side to Woolard. She'll try three. No good. Manila has the rebound, and that's going to just about do it. Corning's going to foul, but I believe it's academic at this point with 18 seconds left. I didn't see who the foul was called on. Lunsford, that's her fourth, and it'll send McDonald back to the free throw line to shoot the double bonus. And the free throw's up and good. And McDonald is 7 for 7 from the free throw line. Make it 8 for 8. She's got 21. And we've got 18 seconds to play. Hampton loses the handle. And we've got 10 seconds to play. And now you just let them run out the clock, don't you think? Manila's going to win it by a final of 55-40. A big road win for the Lady Lions. Congratulations to them. And a big home loss for the Lady Bobcats as they fall out of a tie for third place. And they go to Hoxie tomorrow. Have you seen Hoxie play?
I have not, but they've got a really good program, so I'm sure it'd be a.
They got a couple of really good players too. I mean, they've got some really good. Coach, I appreciate you being up here tonight. Hope you got to brag on your college and your kids and your job. I've enjoyed visiting with you.
Absolutely.
Thank you so very much. Come back and see us sometime. Good luck to you. If there's anything we can ever do over here to help you, you got my phone number.
Absolutely.
Or you can get it.
I'll get it.
Good to see you.
Thank you,
sir.
All right, thanks.
Corning loses it
I'm good to go.
by 15. They play tomorrow at Hoxie. Remember, next week on Tuesday night, we'll have homecoming here as the Bobcats take on the Gosnell Pirates. Then the girls have senior night Thursday night, and the boys have senior night Friday night. Appreciate all our help tonight. Zach Brown, Rich Martin on cameras, and the legend, Shayna, the legend K-Singer. She can't do math, but she's a legend. She does all the technical stuff. We appreciate that, Andy. We appreciate you, Andy Earls, for making this possible. We thank all of our sponsors for all they do in bringing Corning athletics to the public. I'm Ralph Morrow saying good night from Bobcat Gymnasium. Corning loses it 55-40, I think it was. Yes. Good night, everybody. Have a good weekend.